Real quick, guys, I will be at the Action Force booth at the Northeast Comic-Con in Boxborough, Massachusetts this weekend from June 30th to July 2nd. So if you are in the area and you want to stop by, show love, come say what's up, and buy some figures, because he will have figures there for sale, of course. Come by, man. Come say what's up. I'll be there all day. So, yeah, that's just a quick heads up. I will be down there this weekend. Let's get into this news video. It might be 10 p.m. Do you know where your action figures are? What's good, everybody? Articulated Ninja here, and let's go over some of the most recent 6 to 7 inch scale action figure news, for the most part from like the last week or so. Of course, we on the Find My Figures Instagram page. This is my girl's Instagram page. She runs it with her girlfriend. How can I be homophobic? And we've had a ton of Valaverse news because Valicon happened. I'm sorry, guys, I was busy, I know, but there's so much stuff to talk about. I will have the link in the description below to the Valicon panel, which all this stuff was shown off at, and I gotta say, man, it just looks nice. I love that we're getting head packs, gear packs. All of it just looks really good. And you can see, if you look a little bit closer, the actual stitching and aligning. I didn't think that I was gonna like this head. I wound up liking this head a lot. You got me. It came out pretty cool. Then the gas mask, these canisters right here, they're also removable because you don't want them to get in the way when you're aiming a gun or anything like that, so they can pop off, and it's just cool. Overall looks good. This Garrison Cavalry, like these colors, man, I love that they just a perfect match to the figures that already exist. This thing is beautiful, man. I love the way that these come out, man. This line is just killing it. Love that we got the desert colors already. And just sticking in with Valaverse, this is where he showed it off on the 3POA podcast. I have the link to that video in the description below as well, which was pretty cool. He did show off quite a few things here, but here is, in total, here is all the different colors, which, like I said, you can mix and match and do what you want to do. I just can't wait to get them in hand. I'm very interested to see how they're gonna look. But damn, out of all of them, guys, comment down below which color and which combination you like the most. But I'm probably gonna have to go with the Spec Ops, black on black, everything. I need that Vanguard truck in black too. And then I'm gonna probably have to go with the Garrison Cavalry, because I love the way these look, man. These just look like the heavy hitters. I love those head sculpts. The Arctic Steel Brigade Trooper will be a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, and it'll be available hopefully around October. For everybody that finally wanted a snow shelf, or just in general, I'm over in PA now, so of course the snow over here gets crazy, so it will be nice to have this next snowfall. The next snowfall that we should be getting hit with, I will be able to have snow troopers outside, and that is pretty cool. And we have a whole snow gear pack coming as well, which is really nice. And then of course we got this snow suit right here, which, unlike the ghillie suit, I was like on the fence about. I was like, I don't really need it. As soon as I saw the snow one, I said I want that, which makes no sense at all, man. I mean, the green fits in more times throughout the year around me than the snow anyway, so why, when I look at this, I don't know, it just looks so soft and cuddly, but they just look so goddamn cool on these Arctic troopers. That's really why I wanted. Gotta get them on these Arctic troopers. Like, I want a whole shelf of just snow and Arctic looking base troopers, especially with some wolves and stuff like that next to them. That is gonna be nice. And here is just a picture of the case. It's gonna come with a white case for the sniper and everything, but here is a picture, another picture of the suit. And like I said, I just think that's gonna look so cool to have on a few soldiers as they're rising out of the ground together. That is gonna be awesome, man. And some of the reveals that they showed at the panel, like I said, I'll have the link in the description below. They showed them at the Valaverse panel at Valicon. I made an entire video on what's been released so far regarding this Vanguard truck, so go check that out if you have not seen it. But hopefully he can keep it around the 175 price point that he mentioned, because it also comes with a figure and it also comes with attachments. So I'm just excited for it in general. I'm gonna need at least minimum two, but if we can get it in black and a green, then I'm probably gonna go broke and have to eat peanut butter and jellies for the next 2 years, because I'm probably gonna try to get more than two. Here is Desert Condor, and oh man, he looks good, man. I didn't think he would, but he looks good. And of course, as always, we get just regular ski masked up. You know, I need those in my collection. Another Steel Brigade, but we're getting them in a sand color, so that's pretty cool. And just in general, look at this This is cool, man. These figures, look at everything that is going to come with, including this extra head pack right here. This is just nice, man. And here, I think out of everything that was revealed outside of the Vanguard, this is what I'm the most excited for. I want a glow-in-the-dark shelf. I currently do not have one. I own hundreds of action figures and have no glow-in-the-dark shelf. These troopers are going to look amazing. The wings, the shield, everything here. Look at these head sculpts right here. This is going to look so nice on the shelf. More renders to Buddha. Cannot wait to get him on my collection. I love that he's going to come with this sword right here. And then obviously these different helmet or head combinations is pretty cool as well. But look at him all armored up. We got the night vision goggles right here. This is cool. I believe this is the first in the line. I don't know if it's going to come with him or maybe we'll get this in a pack prior, but this looks really nice because imagine putting this on other troopers as well. But everything on here, I mean, even his leg holsters have like that samurai-ish armor to them. The arm pad, like everything here just looks good, man. And the fact that the emblem comes off and it pops in, I'm assuming it pops in and off right here. Look at this piece right here, it comes off. And I just love it because all I'm seeing is kit bashing and interchangeability throughout this line. Just, I don't even know if interchangeability is a word, guys. The parts are interchangeable. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I love. I tell you guys all the time, make it your own. But even if you don't make it your own, the lore and the story is here. Because Buddha is looking good, man. And he did reveal his new IP is The Legend of the White Dragon, which is a movie that's coming out soon based on the late Green Ranger, heavily inspired from that story and everything else, and him being a ranger. And these figures look nice, man. I can't lie. I felt like, I mean, as soon as I saw them, I knew I needed them. I'm a big Green Ranger fan, so I definitely will be getting these figures. And I think it's going to be nice for me to hold, you know, another IP that's not Action Force from Valaverse, because I really want to see what these figures are like. Can they stack up? Will they be comparable? Or the articulation looks like it's still there, obviously, because these are still Valaverse figures. So I just can't wait to actually get them in hand. And yes, they will be coming with the likeness of Jason David Frank as well, which I think is really cool. So I can't wait to get it in the collection because I'm sure they will scale pretty nice with the Hasbro Lightning collection as well. Even if they are a tad bit bigger, they should be. These guys are probably armored up and bigger in general. So I can't wait to get them. That was a lot of Valaverse stuff. I know, my bad, guys. I've been busy, so I had to just catch up real quick. And that still wasn't everything. Link to the Valicon panel is in the description below. But let's stay on military stuff because we just got a huge drop from Classified. And with that being said, we got this Firefly, we got Nunchuck, and then we have a Crimson Viper. And out of all three, guys, I think the Viper I'm least excited for. It's just another repainted Viper. Not to say that the red doesn't look good, it does, but it gotta be Nunchuck for me in general. But this Firefly also looks good, and anybody that couldn't get the Target Evil Island exclusive Firefly, you now have this as an option. And I do think overall his accessories are really cool. I think he looks good. The fact that he comes with this little remote control RC is so cool, man. So I like this Firefly. It's pretty good. He looks a little bit more agile than the last one that had the big bulky armor on, but I like the last one for its own reasons as well. But this Firefly is definitely cool. I wonder if the price on that first one is going to start to skyrocket now. So if you do have him, hold on to him. But I'm most excited for this. Nunchuck looks amazing. I have no attachment or real knowledge about the original character like that. I know just like brief summaries, but I don't care. I just like good looking action figures. That's what it's about for me. So whether I want to keep him in the G.I. Joe universe or I want to change his lore and put him somewhere else, he looks like an amazing green trooper ninja. Like, this is all their screens. Like, you can army build this guy. Like, he looks dope, man. I'm excited anytime we get to add a ninja to the group. Obviously, you know, based on the name, I love ninjas, and he looks like he's gonna be a great addition. I love the swords that he has out the back here. A lot of this stuff doesn't need to make sense. We're talking about action figures. They're toys, man. They're toys for collectors and us guys that are supposed to have imaginations. So I just really like how he looks. This guy I'm the least excited for, but the red does look nice, I'm not gonna lie. But it's mainly Nunchuck and Firefly. These two guys definitely They're the big highlights here, and combine them with the Snow Serpent, and hopefully we're gonna get some solid waves coming from the classified team moving forward. I did not get to share my thoughts on the channel yet regarding these three. We have Grunt, we have Lowlight, and we have the Snow Serpent. All three figures I think looks really good. If you're not just looking at this by itself, not that I have an issue with this base body, everything here looks cool, but if you actually look at the figure as a whole and don't just look at this with the accessories and everything on him, I do think he looks pretty nice. Like, just look at some of these shots that they got. Lowlight looks pretty good as well. They mentioned in the stream that they got him looking tired on purpose, and I do think that that's pretty cool. His accessories, his gun, everything with him looks cool. Same with Grunt. People are finally going to be able to build these troopers in the classified universe. I have my green troopers from Action Force, so I wasn't pressed to build any green troopers or nothing like that, but at least these are here. I'm not really a fan, I mentioned that before, of this helmet. It looks a little bit too Halo-ish for me. Literally looks like a Halo helmet, a Master Chief helmet or something like that. But Lowlight and the Snow Serpent is the highlights here for me out of these three figures. And when it comes to the Snow Serpent, shout out to my boo Ryan over here. He said probably gonna end up being my #1 classified figure of the year. You know what, I think that might be likely for me as well, because like I said, when you look at everything that this figure comes with and you look at it on the figure, you know what I'm saying, this looks pretty cool to me to see all these soldiers, and I want a shit ton of these figures. I know my bro Glenn is getting them, and I just can't wait to get them, because this accessory piece right here, this fur cape right here, and then this headpiece, oh my god, it's gonna look so nice on some native figures on my native shelf. Look at these right here. This is going to be good, man. Cannot wait to get these figures in. Not only is the base figure pretty nice, and that's gonna start off my classified Arctic stuff, but so is the accessories. I think the accessories are really cool. The fact that it has these things to walk right here, but then they also have the snowboard as an option. I think that that's dope with this big ass bazooka or missile rocket launcher, whatever it is. I don't care, man. I like good looking figures. I don't care to be specific or exact. If it's a good looking figure, I'm gonna get it. It has some good accessories, I am going to get it. And it seems like a lot of people here are also excited for this Snow Serpent. And now going into some third-party stuff, we have Hero Toys showing off an actual, you know, they showed off this before, and I thought that it looked pretty good, but now they're showing it painted up, and I think that looks awesome, man. That is gonna look great in any display. Can't wait to see it and get more updates for this. More info is to be announced, of course. I just can't wait to actually see it in person. If you guys haven't checked out my Veteran William video, please go check that out. That guy might be the figure of the year for me, at least when it comes to bigger size deluxe figures. I think he's gonna be #1. But they're showing off pictures here of their Kensei, the Nameless, from Fury Planet. The MSRP is $70, which I think is pretty good, because these are taller figures, man. And the detail and the sculpting, everything. If this thing is gonna be anything like Veteran Wolf, oh my god, look at the mask, look at all the accessories, look at all the swords, the effects, the hat. This bunny looks savage. Like, he looks like an old man type of bunny that's been through some shit. I cannot wait to get this guy in my collection, and I'm gonna use him as literally a sensei that probably trains other future animal fighters. But this guy is looking nice so far. So, and the ETA is October, which is right around the corner. I cannot wait to get this guy on the channel and have him next to Veteran William. And speaking of Veteran William, Fury Planet also shows off the Snow Wolf exclusive, which pre-orders will be available exclusively through bombusb.net. So the MSRP is $94.99 with a $1 deposit. The ETA is September. Cannot wait to get this wolf in white. It's not even a question for me. And there's other things here that are different as well. The weapons and everything, they also look different, because he comes with an axe. He comes with multiple of these like little picks and stuff here. This chainsaw looks badass. His vest is different. Everything else just looks like a repaint. The base figure is so damn good. I'm okay with. I want these wolves repainted in as many colors as we can get them. Brown, gray, white, black, as much as they're willing to give us, because they're also changing little things about the personality. Pants is different. This guy guy comes with a vest and not a big ass trench coat, and he comes with a chainsaw. So in my mind, I picture the Street Sharks like brothers all together, and their clothes and accessories represents the difference in their personalities. So I can't wait to get this guy into the collection. And then if we take a trip down DC lane, or McFarlane's DC world, he does have these figures that are inspired by the Blue Beetle movie coming. And I can't lie, man, I think this looks pretty dope. This is going to be a really nice, I mean, if you don't want to keep it as what it is, which I don't think anybody is really attached to Carapax or whatever this is called, make this a bat, make this a different version of just some type of android. I want to get a few. So obviously, as let's say the generals to the other androids or whatever, this might be the big bad, or maybe in the film he'll be used as a trooper or whatever. But it should, based on the build, it looks like it should be the main character, the big bad that he has to go up against. But it looks pretty cool. And I can't lie, these Blue Beetle figures also look really nice. Just I don't talk about a whole bunch of McFarlane because he's more like of a 7-inch scale, and I'm not up there yet, man. My collection is a little bit smaller than that. But these accessories, the wings, everything here looks really good with these Blue Beetle figures, including of course the detail on the figures. Both figures just look like repaints, and of course because it's McFarlane, they come with different accessories. But it's cool because at least he's coming with different hand expressions, which I'm sure will play a role throughout the movie in this kid's personality. So that is pretty cool. Can't wait to see how this figure is going to look when it's actually in hand as well. Also staying in McFarlane land, he did show this Superman versus Superman of Earth 3 with Atomica, and I'm not sure what's going on with this face, man. I mean, I know everybody wanted a traditional smiling Superman, but I don't think this is the smiling Superman everyone had in mind when they wanted that Superman. So hopefully later down the line we'll get another smiling Superman. Like, you know, I just feel like when he smiles it represents hope, it represents so many things, but this right here does not represent none of those things to me. This just looks creepy. It looks creepy and scary. So hopefully later down the line we'll get another, but I don't think this 2-pack looks bad by any means other than the head. I do think this mini Atomica figure is pretty dope. I love all the hand accessories that we're getting here, and then this rubble right here, which I'm assuming is the top of the Daily Planet because it says planet right there. That's pretty cool, man. Cool diorama and display pieces. It looks like there's a peg there for the feet anyway. There might be pegs in other areas. Yeah, one right there, one right there. Just pick them out. So that's pretty cool that they're going to be able to come with that diorama stand. It is $39.99, which I don't think is a bad price. That's $19.99 for one of these figures. Now diving into the world of Mezco, they did release this teaser of the Green Ranger, which really isn't a teaser. It shows off everything that you get in here, and I think that this is pretty cool, man. I mean, I do the Lightning Collection figures, but obviously since this is Mezco, this is a tier above. Maybe I might try to build out the core team, but at $94 a pop, I really hope these figures do hit. The accessories and everything looks like they're all there, which is awesome. That's nice. The head portrait I think could be a little bit better, but it's always tough with these Power Ranger figures, man, as far as the likenesses. So it is what it is. If this is something that's up your alley, I do think it'd be pretty cool. I am maybe this might be the first Mezco that I will actually get into my collection. He is looking good, and I wonder how accessible these other Rangers are gonna be. And they did, you know, they do have these here. These are clearly just edited into the photos, because you can see the line right there, whatever. But hopefully they do build out the rest of the team, and it doesn't take 5 or 10 years to build out the rest of the team, and Putties and Lord Zed as well. But I'm sure they will look nice with Lightning Collection figures too, because it's not like they should be too big in size difference from Lightning Collection figures. So that'd be pretty cool. Like I said, man, if this is something you're interested in, go check it out, go get it. But staying on the news of Mezco, I think this thing broke the internet in their own ways. This thing looks amazing, man. It is a mech. It sold out super fast. D Amazing posted up a review of it. His review was good. It was extensive. It showed off a lot regarding this thing. Man, I wish I would have got this on the channel, man. I would have killed this shit, man. I would have definitely killed this shit. Now, like I said, I'm not saying D Amazing wasn't nice. He did a great job in his review, and as always, his photography was great. But man, this mech suit looks amazing, man. It lights up, it has sounds. D showed that in his video, and all this stuff looks good. All the accessories that it come with. It is Mezco, and Mezco is usually the king of accessories. This thing stands 14 inches tall, and the MSRP was $355, but as of the last time I checked, this thing is sold out, so you got to go onto the wait list. And it's strange because it's $355 for something like this. I don't do Mezco figures. I say that all the time. They look amazing, they look beautiful. I just really haven't gotten on board yet, but this without a doubt is going to be my first Mezco. It's not even up for question. If I can in any way get this figure in hand, this will be the start of me collecting Mezco figures, because it's a mech, guys. You guys know how I feel about mechs, and this thing looks gorgeous. Part of the Void series, which I hope that they continue. I mean, you already have the mech made. Now just repaint it. Give us this mech in multiple colors, multiple different ways. A super easy repaint, and it's gonna sell every damn time. You know, you just throw in some different accessories with the mech, and it's gonna sell every damn time, I'm sure of it. So hopefully they give us the mech in multiple different colors. I'm not too interested in the figure, guys, to be honest. Like this doesn't do nothing for me. It looks like a good figure, accessories are there, but to be honest, it does nothing for me. It's the mech here. It's the mech that everybody's here for. And the sword also lights up. Like I said, D Amazing showed that off in the video. He did a good job. Comes with a pack of stickers that you could place on the mech. This, like I said, Mezco, repaint this. Give this to us multiple times in multiple different colors. It's gonna sell every single time. Easy repaint, easy cash grab. Now for it to be $355, we know that this would have been a HasLab or some type of crowdfunding thing if this was another company, without a doubt. Mattel Creations or HasLab, this would have definitely been a HasLab because of that price and because of the size, 14 inches tall. It has lights, it has sounds, even a little visor board right here. The control panel lights up. Go check out D's review on it. But in general, this would have been a crowdfund, guys. It's not here. And when it comes to Mezco figures, at least to my knowledge, are pretty pricey. We just saw the Green Ranger. He's 95 bucks on its own. And it makes me wonder if other Mezco figures, especially like their Gomez or just certain exclusive, their Skull exclusives, those figures and those sets go for like money, over 150 at times, 200 at times. And so I'm glad that I didn't, you know, get into that stuff, because for $355 here, it's like, man, what is it? How does anybody look buying a figure? Or I don't care if it's 2 or 3 figures. Those figures don't have lights and sounds, none of that stuff. And the fact that the price is still a few $100s or comparable at all to something this big and this amazing and this unique, yeah, I would have been upset. I would have been upset if last month I paid a few $100s on some basic Mezco figures, and then all of a sudden I could get this for $355. Man, light, sounds, and fits a 6-inch figure inside. Yeah, like I said, I'm not worried about the pricing. I want it, so I'm gonna get it. But $355, no crowdfunding, light, sounds, and hopefully will be shipping soon. It says ready to ship after San Diego Comic-Con, which is right around the corner. So that should be pretty cool as well. Cannot wait to get this thing on the channel. I am gonna show my ass on this review, man, because just showing off how what other lines it goes with, classified, Valaverse, Action Force. I just want to try to put this thing with everything and compare it to everything on my channel. Also, real quick, in SH Figuarts land, we have the Michael Keaton Batman, and I think this looks okay, I guess. I mean, I need more time to think about it. This head sculpt is 100% not doing it for me, but it's okay. Overall, I think the figure does look good, especially if you did not go with the Mezco or the NECA, or there's so many other companies that released this figure. But I do think this would be, if I had to get a Michael Keaton Batman, I do think it would be this SH Figuarts one. Hopefully it scales well though, because usually they're kind of tiny. So I'm interested to see his size next to some other figures from Figuarts and other lines as well. But this Michael Keaton Batman does not look bad. With the mask on, I'm not a fan of this head sculpt. Not that it looks bad, but for me, it's just something about it that's not really doing it for me. But overall, everything here looks good if you want representation of that character from the Figuarts line. And then Threezero did show off their Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. I wish we had more information on this thing because it's no questions asked for me. I am getting this. I have some other Threezero Transformers that I do not have up on the channel, but this thing is 11.4 inches tall with 60 points of articulation. Some people cry, oh, but it doesn't transform. I don't need it to transform. I'm good. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can get another Transformer and have him in a gorilla mode for cheaper if I want it. But to have this guy with all his articulation and detail that I saw in the movie, which I liked, by the way. I don't know if a lot of other people did. Maybe it was corny to a lot of people, but I actually really enjoyed the movie. I waited my whole life to see any form of Beast Wars on the screen. I grew up with that Transformer series, Beast Wars. I know it was cheesy, but I liked it. I cannot wait to get this guy. He looks amazing, man. I'm sure he will be pricey because it is the Threezero DLX line, but when it comes to articulation and detail, he will most likely, without a doubt, be the first Threezero figure that I actually do put up on the channel as far as a review and showing off his detail, because they have it, man. The articulation and detail, it doesn't get more premium than this if you're going to talk about a Transformers figure in this scale. I cannot wait to get more information. Hopefully pricing won't be too crazy on this guy, because so far here he looks amazing, man. I can't wait to just get this figure in general. And going with some third-party stuff, we also have Mr. Knight. I love what they do with the names with these, you know, third-party one-off type of figures. I love how they just try to play creative with these damn names. Which in accessories he's winning, and the MSRP is supposedly 48 bucks. And shout out to the man RG who's commenting right there saying that he loves the one that he has. This looks good. I think this looks really good. Some people are actually starting to get this guy in hand, which I think, and it doesn't look bad at all. So I'm interested to see some videos pop up and see what this guy's actually about, but it looks pretty cool. If this is, like I said, if this is for you, if you're enjoying that Moon Knight series on Disney Plus or whatever the case is, it looks nice. Because him with this hoodie on right here does look really nice. Can't lie about that. And if you guys want to check this out, the link is available right here over to Patrick's Instagram, which will bring you to his site. And then heading back over to NECA land, we do have this Ninja Turtle 4-pack. I'm not too interested in this pack, but I like these accessories. Of course, I love accessories. So, and I like the alternate heads that come with them, so I would get this for the alternate heads. But when it comes to anything NECA or TMNT, I definitely watch Mad Hatter, so I'm interested to see if he's gonna wind up getting these on his channel. So nothing really new here with Kino. We've seen all this stuff before, but they also did show off new Gremlin, and I gotta say these Gremlin designs are pretty funny, man. And we got this Alf. I know my boy Laser Pants loves his Alf figure. I wonder if he'll be getting this. I love these accessories, of course, the camera and the video recorder, video camera, whatever you want to call it. Those two things right there make it for me. I love when my figures can take video or pictures of other figures. So this Alf looks cool. He looks great, man. I love his shirt. I love everything about this Alf figure. Hopefully Laser Pants will get him so I can see what he looks like in his hands. But yo, I didn't even talk about everything that's posted up on the Find My Figures Instagram page. I just spoke about the things that caught my eye the most, or that I was the most excited for. So head over on Instagram, check out the page, follow, so you can see everything that's posted there instead of just hearing me selectively talk about what excites me. Yo, and y'all know we end every episode off with a cosplay weather girl / award, and this week's weather girl is Juliet Michelle. Which it had to be, because as soon as I saw this first picture, I was no longer interested in singing Peaches. I just wanted to sing Bowser for the rest of my life. So she has some amazing body art cosplay and just cosplay in general, especially if you're into anime. As soon as I seen this photo with her playing my boy Uzui, and then she had 3 girls with her, I was like, oh yeah, automatically she wins. She is the weather girl of the week. Guys, go check her out on Instagram. But yo, be safe, guys. I'm sorry for holding you up for so long. I just get excited about these figures. Until next week's news video. Peace. G.I. Joe, classified, Marvel Legends on my mind, Valaverse and NECA time, Mythic Legions I must find, SH Figuarts I can't lie, Rebel Tech got my pockets dry, set action figures for life, articulated ninja is nausea, you might wanna subscribe, action